Welcome, home seekers, for another exciting, fantastic journey through real estate in sunny Arizona. So you're thinking about moving to Arizona? Maybe you are already here in Arizona and contemplating and thinking about whether, do I want to buy a resale home or do I want to buy a new home? Well, in this video, we are going to be discussing both resale and new, the pros and cons, the good and bad, the ups and downs of buying both, either a resale home or a new home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, a seasoned buyer, or maybe you're just curious on, geez, I don't know which one I want to buy. Well, we're going to shed some light on both, and maybe by the end of the video, you're going to have a better idea of what you want for yourself and or your family. So sit back, relax, grab a snack, grab something to drink. We're going to go for an adventure down the road of resale homes versus new homes. So let's go. If this is your first time to the channel and you'd like to know everything about living in Phoenix, Arizona and all the surrounding areas, well, subscribe below and remember to hit the bell, ding, 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 so you can be the first to be notified when anything new comes up about Phoenix, Arizona and or the surrounding areas. If you are a returning viewer to our channel, thank you so much for being here. We really greatly appreciate you coming back. And if you really like our stuff, please give us a thumbs up. That would be so greatly appreciated. My name is Mary Kay Marino and welcome to Hello Arizona Living and Real Estate. We are here to serve you, help you, guide you, and direct you at the highest level possible. So whether you're moving in 9 days, 90 days, 9 months, a year, 2 years, whatever your time frame is, call, text, email us. All our information is below in the description to help you make a smooth move to Arizona. So as I mentioned earlier, we are going to be covering the pros and cons, the good and bad of new homes versus resale homes. Which should you choose? Which is better for you? Which is the benefit for you? And which do you really like? We hope to shed lots of light on it for you so you can make a better decision for you and or your family, whether you're moving to Arizona or you are already here and you just want to make another move into a home. So let the adventure begin. Let's get started. We are going to start off with the resale homes, and we're going to start off with the pros for right now. And the number one pro right now is an established neighborhood. Things definitely are established. It's a resale home. The neighborhoods are established, the trees are established, the landscaping is established, and just the surrounding neighborhood is well established because it's been around a while. You already have an idea what it's like because it's been there. The roots have grown deep in and around the neighborhood, so you get a good feel for it, a good vibe for it. Number two on the pros is character and charm. With the resale home, you already have that kind of built into the house. It has a personality of its own from its previous owner or owners. And not just the home, but the whole neighborhood has a charm and character about it. You don't have to start from scratch and figure it out what it's going to be like, what the home's going to be like, what the neighborhood's going to be like. It's kind of already established with character and charm, which is kind of why you wanted to go see that house because you saw it on the internet and it kind of piqued your interest a little bit, but you definitely get more of the character and charm in a resale home because you're not starting off from scratch. Number three is a quicker move-in. Normally, not always, but normally on a resale home, when you want to move in, it's much quicker. If you're financing, that's going to take a little bit of time. It's usually roughly between 30 days, maybe a little sooner, maybe a little longer, depending on what's going on with the financing, if we hit any speed bumps. But usually it's a good indicator around 30 days, give or take, to get you into a home. It can be sooner. If it's cash, we can close within, sometimes I've done it within a few days, a week, and it also depends if there's an HOA. There are parameters that determine how quickly we can go into a home, being if it's an HOA, because we have to wait for documents to come out to you, and also if you're financing. So everybody has to work together to get everything closed, but normally on a resale, you can move in much quicker on a resale home rather than a move-in new home. Number four on the pros is negotiation room. Usually, again, not always, but usually on a resale home, there's more negotiation room, especially if the home has been sitting on the market a while. You definitely have more room for negotiation with the seller because they want to sell it. They want to sell it quickly, whatever the case may be, they definitely want to sell it. compared to the new homes, they kind of stick pretty hard on the price that they want. There is some scooch room in negotiation, but there's definitely more room for negotiation in a resale home if that's the avenue you want to go down. Number 5 on the pros is mature landscaping. We kind of touched on this already, but when you go into a resale home, the landscaping in the neighborhood, the landscaping on and around your home is going to be much more mature. The trees are going to be more mature, the bushes, the flowers, just everything surrounding the home and or the whole neighborhood. Why? Because it's been around a lot longer. It has time to grow its roots down, especially with this toasty warm summers that we get here in Arizona. It is more established, it can survive the summer heat, and it's going to have to be less time, energy, and money for you to have to put into plants for your new home. So if that's a consideration, that you don't want to spend a lot of time in the yard, working in the yard, doing landscaping, flowers, trees, etc., then maybe the way to go is a resale if that's a consideration of what you don't want to do. Moving on to the cons for resale, number 1 is maintenance and repairs. You're going to have to definitely accept the fact you're going to have that, because an older home, you just never know what's going to happen. Yes, you are going to have a home inspection and you're going to get everything looked at, but you never know. You can have the home inspection, everything looks good, you can close on the house, you move in, and the next day, next week, next month, something can go wrong with the air conditioning, the water heater, the roof, plumbing, electrical, everything, well, I shouldn't say everything, but things do happen. Things can happen. So your maintenance and upkeep on the house is going to be a little bit more on a resale home. So bottom line, resale homes are going to need more repairs and maintenance and attention than a new home. Number 2 are outdated features. Not always, but a lot of times it's outdated features. It could be the appliances, the fixtures, the flooring, the cabinets. It may be dated back to when it was originally built. Granted, there are times people totally gut it and update it, and you can walk in and it's fantastic and beautiful. But there are times that you're going to walk into a home that is built in, 1970 or 2000 or 2005, 2010, whatever year, and it may be dated to that time it was built, and you may want to have to update it. Maybe, maybe not. But if you don't like it, that is one of the cons for resale, is not all of them are updated. So that's a consideration for you, as if whether you want to put time and energy and money into updating a resale home. But keep in mind, there are many, many, many resale homes that are already updated, well taken care of, and it's just like, turn the key, bring your clothes and toothbrush, and come on in. So it can be found. We can find you a wonderful home that does not need any updating or many upgrades to it, and you may like it just as well. Number 3 is limited customizations, meaning that your own personal touches. The personal touches in the house on a resale are there from the previous owner or owners, just like I had said previously regarding cabinets and flooring and paint color, or the way the landscaping is. Those have already been chosen. Now, obviously, you can change that. You can change the color of the walls, the flooring, the tile, the landscaping, and everything. But in a resale, it's already been done. It's already been imprinted with the previous owner and or owners from before. It's just one of the things that are given with a resale home. Number 4 is energy efficiency. Yes, because it is a resale home, and depending what year it is, it may not be as energy efficient, like the windows, the air conditioning, the water heaters and such. They're just not going to be up to, as of this video and filming, it is 2023, and it may not have the 2023 AC units out there, or water heater, or maybe the roof, or whatever the case may be. It's just not going to be as efficient as a new home. But there are many times owners previously, before you would buy it, put in dual pane windows, put in efficient air conditioning units, and just upgraded the home completely, and then you can just move right on in. But just keep in mind, on a resale home, they're not as energy efficient as a new home. Number 5 is less warranties. Less warranties meaning there aren't very many warranties on the house because it's been around a while. While you can get a home warranty if you want, as far as warranties in the house per se itself, there usually aren't any. When you buy a new product, like washer, dishwasher, refrigerator, AC units, water heaters, they do come with warranties when you first purchase them. But as far as a resale home, if it's been there a while, it's not usually going to come with a home warranty. However, I always suggest to my buyers, let's get a home warranty for you to cover things that may go awry. So that's one way to alleviate that issue if that's a concern for you. Okay, so now let's move on to new homes. New homes are exciting, brand new. It's sort of like buying a new car. You know that new car smell? You open the door, you go, oh, I love that new car smell. Yay! It's sort of like a new house. It's so fun and exciting. You go get to pick out everything yourself, and you get to put your own imprint on it. So we're going to go through the pros and cons of a new home. So let's start that now. Number one for the pros is modern amenities. Amenities being, everything in the house, like I just mentioned. It could be your energy efficient appliances. It could be your flooring, your cabinets, the lighting, the painting. Everything in the house is going to be modern. It's going to be updated. It's going to be brand spanking new because you picked it out. The only way you wouldn't pick it out is if you bought a spec home, but it's still going to be new. That's one of the nice things, as I mentioned earlier, about buying a new home. It's going to be modern. It's going to be updated with just not what I just said, but also with technology as well. So many homes now are smart homes, which is kind of nice. You can be at the office or working out at the gym. You want to start your oven, you want to put the AC on or the heater on or whatever the case may be. Everything is so into technology now. It's kind of nice. Sort of, I guess. Some people like it, some people don't. But anyway, modern amenities and modern technologies are kind of woven into a new home. And if that's something that really excites you, then that's definitely a pro for you. Number two is warranty coverages. So the builders typically offer warranties that cover major structural and system components, which provide you peace of mind. You don't have to worry about it. It's like I said, you buy a brand new car and everything's under warranty. You buy a brand new house and things are under warranty. You don't have to worry so much. You just kind of like throw that off your plate and go on with your life, enjoy your life, and not worry about it. If something happens, something goes wrong, well, you call the builder and tell them, you know what, this happened, that happened, and we need it fixed and corrected, and they'll get it fixed and corrected for you. Number three is energy efficiency. As we did mention that as a con in the resale, energy efficiency is a pro here for the new homes because they are built with standard energy efficiency, going from the air conditioning, the water heaters, and everything within and around the house. And the nice thing about that, it brings down your lower utility costs, especially in the nice toasty warm summers here in Arizona. You definitely are going to want as low as possible your utilities, and you want a well-working air conditioning unit. Number four on the pros, and this is the fun one, is customization. This is where you get to go pick out, like I mentioned earlier, the floors, the paint, the cabinets, the lights, the doorknobs, the cabinet knobs, everything in the house you get to go pick out, which is exciting. This is the exciting part of owning a home, owning a brand new home. Your personality gets put into the home. Your personality goes around the landscaping of what you want to do. That's the fun part of buying the home, is going to pick out everything. And while you get to pick everything out, keep in mind, if you get a brand new home, there's an opportunity for you to buy a spec home. And then there's the case, then it would already be picked out. Or some spec homes have maybe half of it completed or 3/4 of the way completed, and they'll let you pick out the remaining. But usually on spec homes, brand new spec homes, everything's already been picked out and ready to go in the process of completing the home. But you can still get a brand new home, but everything will already be picked out, which is still nice. You kind of get half of what you want. You don't get to pick out everything, but it's still a brand new home. So you might be able to find a home that you actually love just the way they picked it out, and you're gonna say, that's the one I want, and that's the one we'll get for you. Number five on the pros is low maintenance. Low maintenance because of the warranties on the house. Newer homes, warranties on the homes mean fewer immediate maintenance concerns, which is kind of nice. You don't wanna have to worry about the AC is gonna go out, the water heater's gonna go out, if your roof is gonna leak. And truth be told, that it doesn't mean that's going to happen on a resale. There's a great chance that's not going to happen on a resale. But you have some peace of mind on a new home, if it's been built right, and we hope it has, that you're not going to have those issues either. So that's one of the nice pros for a new home, is the maintenance and the concerns on that are going to be much less than in a resale. Okay, moving on to the cons of a brand new home are higher initial costs. Yes, unfortunately, your upfront price tag on the home is going to usually be a little bit higher sometimes more in a brand new home. It's just what it is. Why? Because it's a brand new home. It's like going to buy a used car versus a brand new car. So you're going to upfront have more expenses up there with a brand new home if that's the avenue that you want to go down. That is unfortunately one of the cons of buying a brand new home. Number 2 on the cons of buying a brand new home is the character and the establishment of the neighborhood. Because it's new, nothing's been done yet. It's still immature. You don't have mature landscaping, flowers and bushes in the development of the neighborhood per se, because it's brand new. So you're gonna have to wait several years, many years, maybe 5, 10, 15, 20 years, not 20 years, but you're gonna have to wait some time for your yard, your home, and your neighborhood and all the surrounding areas to mature and grow and get its character and charm. And if you're okay with that, then we can go right on in with it. But keeping also in mind that many new home builders have amenities that go along with it. They'll have the pools, the workout areas, and other things that they offer, but your HOA will be much higher, as well as some home builders will offer just the homes. It's just the homes. You might have a park or two, and that's it, but your HOA will be much less. So there's so much variety to choose from. And if you've seen any of my other videos, I have shown both, some without all the parks, the swimming pools and the workout areas, and some with it. So you have a little bit of variety when you're choosing your new home. What kind of neighborhood do you want? What kind of amenities do you want? Do you want gated? Do you want non-gated? Do you want a pool? Do you want a rec center? Do you want parks in the community? Do you want the parks outside the community? So if you already have or know what your wants and needs and desires are, that'll help you make your decision and whittle down on where and what you want to get. Number 3 is construction delays. That just goes with it's the nature of the beast. There are going to be delays. Whenever you get anything done, even repaired in your house, it's going to take a couple days, or it's only going to take a week, and it takes a month later, they're still working on it. But you know what? There are speed bumps and hiccups that go along the way, and you're just going to have to accept the fact that there may be, not always, but there may be delays in the moving in of your new home. They may tell you, it'll be ready in 6 months, and it may be 9 months. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you're on a tight time frame, you may not want to go this route unless you can have some scooch room and you have somewhere to stay before your new home is completely ready for you and your family to move in. Number 4 is limited landscaping. As I mentioned earlier, because it's so immature and it's brand new, landscaping has not matured yet. The flowers, the bushes, the trees around your yard and also around the whole community are going to be very minimal because they're just starting out. In a way, that's kind of nice because you get to pick what you want in your yard, which is kind of nice. But on the other side of the coin, it's going to be immature. You're going to see a lot of bare ground around your home, around the other homes because they're brand new, and also around the whole community until it starts to grow and establish and show some greenery and show some flowers and whatever else that you may like as far as landscaping. But if that's okay with you and you don't mind waiting for landscaping to mature and grow and become beautiful, then you're okay with it. Number 5, I had to put this one on there, is potential quality issues. Not all builders build the same. Not all builders have high quality standards. So some homes may have construction quality. That is a con. So we have to be very careful. One of the things I always suggest to my clients, when you go buy a new home, you're going to want to get your own home inspection to go through there. The builder's going to tell you, oh no, you don't need it. Just ignore them. That's why, again, I'm going to throw in my disclosure FYI, like I always tell with my new homes. Always, when you're going to go look at new homes, make sure you bring your realtor with you. Obviously, we would like to be your realtor, but if it's not us, bring your realtor with you, because once you go into the new home and you register and you sign in, you have lost your right to have representation for you, for someone to watch out for your back, for your benefit. So make sure that you have your realtor with you when you go in the register, or if you're going to register online, call your realtor and say, hey, I like this builder, I want to register. Let the agent call the builder to find out if they can do that online for you before you do, because once you do, you have totally lost your right to have representation. So make sure, and I know this kind of fits in with the quality issue, but I just want to make sure you have someone that's going to be watching your back throughout this whole process of buying a new home if that's where you're choosing to go. So there you go. You have the ups and downs, the good and bad with resale and with a new home. If you had to make a decision, which would you go? Would you go new? Would you go home? Leave it down below. I would love to know what your feedback is on if you still go with new or if you still go with resale. Ultimately, the decision is for you and what is best for you and or your family. Ultimately, the decision you make, whether you go new or whether you go resale, is going to depend on your wants, your needs, your desires, your priorities, what your dreams are, and what you truly want for you and your family. I hope this video was very helpful for you. I'd really appreciate it if you can give me a thumbs up. I do these videos just for you to help you with all things real estate here in Arizona. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. I will get back to you, or you're always welcome to call, text, or email us. As I always say, we are here to help you, guide you, and support you at the highest level possible. As I mentioned earlier, my name is Mary Kay Marino, and thank you for being here with us on this video showcasing new homes versus resale homes. I hope it was helpful. I hope it helped you make a decision on what avenue, what road you might want to go down when you move here to Arizona, or maybe you're already here in Arizona, you just want to go someplace else. So if there's anything we can do to help you, call, text, email us. We are always here to help you days, nights, weekends. Just call us. We got your back through the whole process. So as I always say, until I see you around town, show you around town, have a marvelous, awesome, incredible day. Bye for now.